Hey, what's up guys, YT here, bringing you another Motogp19 career mode video. Whew, that was a mouthful. Now let's just spend some development points on traction control. Boom. Now let's go to Argentina. And I'll see you guys in qualifying. Otherwise the video will be really long and take so long that I'll have to probably wait until tomorrow until it can actually get uploaded. So yeah, I'll see you guys in qualifying. Okay guys, you may be thinking, why are we not in qualifying, why are we at the race? It's because I actually forgot to film it, but we are on pole position luckily. I don't know why we're seeing Tito Rabat in P21, but I have turned up the difficulty to realistic difficulty. So let's see how this race is going to turn out. Hopefully it is going to turn out very well. Here we go. Lights are out. Oh, Marc Marquez with an absolutely fantastic start into turn one, slotting in behind Marc Marquez. We can't make it up the inside of Marc Marquez on turn two. Things have really started to fire up the inside of Marquez in turn three though. Me and Marquez are pulling away from the pack, but we really overtook him on turn three. I think the AI seemed to struggle on turn three, but now into turn four, very tight hairpin. Ducati makes it through nice and comfortably, easy enough just to make sure that our rear tyre doesn't get too hot for later on in the race when grip is needed most. Into turn 9 then, where some people can go a bit wrong and actually crash quite badly over that green section, which is like a ramp on turn 9, and here into turn 13 and then into turn 14, which is the final corner. We have completed our first lap of the race here in Argentina at the Termas de Rio Honda corner. I mean, not corner, track. Here we go then into turn 2. Just trying to conserve the tyres, actually not really pushing. I don't really care if the AI catch up, it'll just mean more fun for us, but we are just trying to conserve the tyres because they already are getting quite fired up. Here as we go into turn 4, a very tight hairpin, actually turn 5, my mistake. And here switching into turn 6, easy enough just to minimize the temperature increase through that corner. Looks like Marquez and someone else, potentially Valentino Rossi, having a battle behind us. Just conserving the tyres, going nice and slowly. We're trying to conserve them, setting a slower race pace here in Austria, and they are gaining on us, but I'm just setting a nice tyre friendly pace so tyres aren't worn out as quickly. Marquez with the new fastest lap of the race. Into turn 1 we go. I can already hear that on Honda's engine behind us. And there's Marquez hot on our heels, just trying to keep a nice tyre friendly pace, and Marc Marquez going way too deep with that dive bomb. I'm going round turn 3. getting a nice exit out of there without that wiggle. The Ducati is so stable out of corners like that, and we are slightly pulling away on the straight. Then into the braking zone for turn 5. Around the long turn 6. Temperatures on our rear tyre are getting a little bit high, sliding into turn 7. Very nice corner, but turn 8 is a bit of a kicker because that can really fire up your rear tyre, make it really hot and kind of destroying your rear tyre for the rest of the race. Running wide purposely so you can get this straighter exit on the rear tyre, and then we're getting a wide and open exit or entry even into turn 13. Getting a bit of a weird start out of that final corner, or penultimate corner I should say, because it wasn't actually that one that set us off, it was the one before. I'm just trying to keep our tyres in a nice friendly position for them, making sure that they don't Marc Marquez dive bombing way too deep again. Just nice and chilled out on this track, setting a nice much slower pace, and that is actually Dovizioso behind, so it will be a Marquez and Dovizioso podium again, like it was at Qatar. Keep on forgetting to let go of the brake, and I need to feather it so we can get a good exit out turn 5. And there we go. This time we should be able to get another victory. We might need to up the difficulty to 100% at this rate, because we are absolutely destroying this AI. How did that fall off? I don't know. Just easing off so we can find traction. Here's our rear tyre getting a tad too hot. We are hooking ourselves over the bike to try and get the bike to turn around the corners quite nicely, which it is. It's doing the job just as well as any other bike could at this track. Feeling really comfortable with Pramac this season, and I think we could be doing some great things, and Pramac could be getting me some bigger contracts with teams like the factory Honda team and factory Yamaha and Ducati, because the factory Ducati is one of the best teams, or if not the best one that you can join, because it's just so good. But I don't think we have to set our expectations that high. Dovi making contact with us into turn 2, but whoa, a little bit of a weird exit. I think we should rewind because our rear tyre was getting a bit hot as we entered that curve. Andrea Dovizioso really being a pain in this race, because he dive bombs, but when he does, he's being a little bit reckless and does make contact with us, which has given him space and time to overtake. But we are going to get that cut back. But can we bring the bike back around? And Dovizioso is going to try and do us like he did back at when we were in Petronas, but this time he is not going to do us for the race, even though I think we did win at here. Or we might have got second, I don't know. I think it was second instead of a victory. I don't know, I have to check back. But there goes Dovi running slightly wide, and we're going to go underneath him, and we do take first back under our belt. Our rear tyre getting a little bit too hot, as you can see, slipping just slightly there. Is about to overtake Dovizioso into the penultimate corner. Dovizioso keeping it clean and does not make a mistake. Here's we're on to the front straight, an epic battle as we enter the final lap of the race. Into turn 1 then. Yeah, our tyres just about holding on. We're about to go for that better exit line, and that wobble might have just jogged us a little bit, and our bike is stuck to the curb. Why does our bike go off the curb so much? It's ridiculous. So we're going to have to try and gain some time on Andrea Dovizioso, or he shall win this Grand Prix and overtake us in the championship, I think. Or we might be tied for points. I think we shall be tied. Just trying to make it out, and that has really cost our rear tyre temperature a lot. So can we overtake him? That factory Ducati is just a little bit too fast up the inside, running very deep into turn 5, just trying to get the position back, but Dovi is just holding that line and he's not going to let it go. But into turn 7, where he's a little bit too early on the brakes. Oh, we do go up the inside, but he does bash us back. Why are the AI like that? When he bashes us, we get wobbled around all the time. But when he does it to us, when we do it to him, he's like rock solid. He's like Dwayne Johnson on there. He's like invincible. To Schmolder Bravestone. I think Dovizioso is going to do us for this race like he did previously, because our rear tyre, he's just making us wear it out. Dovi is so annoying. We are not going to be able to get him. Guys, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to have to edit this all. You know what, I'll actually let you guys see it, because I'm actually suffering, because the AI have no tyre wear. I swear to God. Like, well, that slide there, I think that cost us time, but we already did have a hot rear tyre. Look, how does it get that hot? We're up like 4 degrees. Like, how does he keep that line? Just saying, like, struggling on this Pramac. That factory Ducati really showing off its extra grip round the corners. Come on, I can do this. No, we can't do this. He is just off. Dovizioso, he is going to win here in Argentina for the 2nd time, which is really annoying, because the AI don't have flipping tyre wear. Like, 2nd place, not a bad position, but how he just mugged us at the end, showing off that he has basically got the prime tyre temperatures. He's just unreal. He just mugged us right on the final lap, right when our tyres were getting hot. Dovizioso, look at that smug smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I did that. AI power. Get out of here, mate. Get out. And of course, he overtakes us, even though we're tied for points. This is going to be intense. It's all going to go down to the fight to Jerez. How he mugged us at the end is just awful. Bro. Oh, there we go. Let's see the news article. But at least we got a podium, so we're tied with Andrea Dovizioso. But we always struggle at the last few laps. It's just because the AI aren't advanced enough in this game to actually get tyre wear. But in the Motogp19 game, they actually have added tyre wear thing. Number 1, excellent race for Dovizioso in Argentina. Solid attempts from Kane 2nd and Marquez 3rd, who crossed the finish line after him. Dovizioso, the team were over the moon after today's victory. I'd like to extend my personal compliments to Kane too. He rode like a champion today. thank you. So that wraps it up for this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one.